Hello everyone, I am Kathy from Kathy Creates, where I try to inspire you to create. Come on into the craft room. I have a brand new kit that I'm showing tonight. I think it's going to be super, super cute. It is a tiered tray kit. This is my segment on Craft Around the Clock. Let me get us pulled up over here so I can see comments. All right, when you get here, say hello. Let me know you're here, and we will get started. So this kit is on our website. It is $20 shipped to your door. Well, I didn't clean up very well from my last project. Bit of a mess on my table here. So what we've got tonight is there's 4 pieces and then a little garland, all for your tiered tray. Hello, Miss Cheryl. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Come on in. Thank you so much for sprinkling me out. All right, so these are all for a tiered tray. You have a little ornament. It's got 3 different pieces. I'll hold it up here. It's got a little snowflake. It's got the little top piece that goes, you know, right there. So it looks like an ornament. And then we have this little joy wreath. Okay, it's got the word joy in the middle, and it's got the little evergreen wreath around the outside. And this is just a little square sign that says, "Oh, what fun." Did I flip my camera? Yes, I did. Okay. Then we've got this little farmhouse, which is just adorable. It's got the little windows, it's got a little wreath up at the top, and it has the, hello, Miss Tracy, it has a little bow on the wreath. And then this is the garland. So you've got 5 of these little, you get the base, and then the bulb, and then the little connector doodah. Okay, we get 5 of those to make a little garland for your tiered tray. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started because we got a lot of painting to do here. And it's going to take a few minutes. So let's go ahead and get started. So how has your day been? I don't know about y'all, but I'm still tired. I stayed up too late watching election results, and so I'm whooped now. I'm paying the price. All right, so I think we're going to paint these. These are all the little windows. I think we're going to paint these black, as well as our little peak of our little roof. As you see, how darling is that? Cheryl said it's been quiet today for you. I'm so glad. All right, then what else do I want black? I want these little pieces, the little topper pieces for my little light bulb garland. I think we want those black. Okay. All right, so those are all going to be black. Just trying to think this through for a second here. And I think we'll paint that red. So this is going to be white. This is going to be white. That's going to be white. We're going to paint that white. I'm just kind of separating things out. This is going to be red. This is going to be green. This is going to be green. This is going to be red. Joy, we're going to do red. I think we're going to do the oh, what fun in red. All of those are going to be red. I think we'll do this green, the back or the insert, and that's going to be white. Okay. And then all of these are going to be red. I'm going to do red. I do mainly red and white and black for Christmas. I'm going to throw a little green in, but not much. These are the only things that are going to be green. All of this is going to be red. All of this is going to be white. All of this is going to be black. And these are going to be, wait, I put those in the wrong pile. These are going to be white. These are going to be red. Okay, I think I've got a plan now. All right, so this is my black. Hello, Miss Bonnie. Hello, hello. Cheryl got up at 4 a.m. to watch. Ugh. Yeah. All right. Now, don't forget, I do have a post that I posted on Monday that is for the North Pole Gift Express. I'm giving away another sign. Every week I'm going to give away a sign. And you want to comment on that. It is on a post on my page. It's at the top. It's pinned to the top. So it's very easy to find. So go ahead and all you have to do is comment on who you would give that to or why you would like it for yourself. And then on Friday, I'm going to randomly pick somebody to give it to. Miss Bonnie received the last one, the golf one. I'm not sure she's received it yet, but it was mailed. So it's on its way to her. I mailed it out on Monday, so she should be getting it any day now. Hello, Miss Bonnie. All right, let's set this guy down. Okay, so those are our red pieces with this. This is going to be red. Let's do our white next. I'm so glad your granddaughter's going to love it, Bonnie. That's awesome. Heck, you can just stash it away and give it to her for Christmas. No shame in that. Times are tough these days. Gotta do what you gotta do. All right. Now this we're gonna jazz up a little bit because it is going to be, I guess that's good there. And then we just gotta put the green down. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to paint everything that's white, because we probably are going to have to do a couple of coats for that. So I want to make sure we have time to get both of those painted, and we're just going to do this. And we're going to put this guy right in the middle. I think it'll fit. Yes, it will. Okay, so those are going to be our green guys. That doesn't want to stick too well. Hello, Miss Tracy. I just mailed it on Monday, Bonnie, so you'll probably get it, I'd say tomorrow or Friday. It's probably when it's going to come in. All right, so those are going to be black. This is all white. So let's pull these down. And let's work on these. Let's get a paper towel out. Contain some of our mess. All right, so let's get going here. Oh, how awesome. What a great gift. That's awesome. All right, so I am going to use a brush to paint these bigger pieces just to get them done quickly. Now I do go towards the edge instead of coming back. And at the tops, then I'm a little more careful. If you go back the other way, then you're going to get a bunch of paint on the edge of your piece. And I don't paint the edges of mine. I like that lasered burnt edge. I like that a lot. So I don't paint my edges. I would have that red and black paint everywhere. Oh, Cheryl, it's okay. All right. We am hot today. It's warm here again in Ohio. It's a little strange. We were up in the 70s again today, or close to it, I think, mid-60s. Yeah, it's hot in my house right now. Because, of course, we don't have our air on, because we did get cold, so we had switched everything over to heat, and have not switched it back, which maybe we should have. All right, now I'm going to take one of my little pickers. This one has shiplap on it. So in between the coats, I am going to set this down because I'm going to make a mess of it. I'm just going to use my little picker there to follow the lines. to give me back my shiplap. Okay. So there we have our little shiplap. You guys can see. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to get a sponge out. Yeah, how do you like our new shirts? These are the new Craft Around the Clock Vintage Soul Sister shirts. And if you haven't known, and I can link it later, Craft Around the Clock is planning a meetup in Pennsylvania. Yet to be determined exactly where and when. It's going to be in 2025. Date is yet to be determined, as is location. But there is a group on Facebook for it. And I believe Miss Tracy has it pinned to the Craft Around the Clock page at the top. And feel free to join if it's something that you're interested in attending, because it's also for you guys. It's not just for us. It's also for you guys to meet some of us. And I am planning on going depending on when it is. You know, as long as I'm able to go, I'm going. Definitely want to go. I'm going to move heaven and earth to try to get there. Because the last one was in Texas, and it just wasn't in the cards for me to fly out to Texas. I can't remember what time of year it was, but I know it was not a time where I could go, and especially to Texas, it was going to be way too long away from home, and it just wasn't going to work for me. So I'm super excited. So I'm definitely doing that. And I'd love to see some of y'all there. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. All right, so we've got these about painted, and we're going to set these aside, let them dry a little, and then we'll come back because they're going to need another coat for sure. Okay. So let's just slide these around over, and we're going to work on some other pieces. All right, these are all going to be red. So let's grab one. Ooh, that was close. It's been windy there. It really hasn't been bad here. It's been actually a really pretty day. Super nice day. So instead of dirtying another brush, I'm just going to use this kind of as a brush. I'm just going to use the sponge to paint this. Okay. Now, you know, you could do these in a variety of colors. You could make all of your little light bulbs a different color. Again, I'm making this to match my decor, you know, for my home for Christmas, but that's the joys of these kits, is that you can do anything with them. And I see my mom is probably going to be doing some resin, because there's a lot of like framed things here, and she loves to do the resin on that. And she'll probably do teal and a bright pink. Or do you do teal and red for Christmas, Mom? I forget. Oh, the wind is bad out by you, Mom? Huh. Okay, I didn't realize it was windy here. Okay, so those are done. So let's move on to some green. These are probably done too. They probably aren't going to need a second coat. So we're going to move these off. This might, I don't think so. It looks pretty good. So we're going to move that over. Now I'm going to use this darker green. It's actually a forest green. I'm not, like I said, I mainly do red and black and white for Christmas, but I wanted to add a little bit of green in here. So we're just going to do a little. Oh my gosh, it tore your flag off the pole? Your American flag? Or like a little garden flag? Wow, that's crazy. Yes, oh wow, your American flag. That is nuts. I didn't realize it was that windy today. I know it's been windy, but I didn't realize today it was that windy. Okay. We got the greens painted. How are we doing on time? We're doing great. Okay, greens are done. Let's set those aside. And let's bring our black over. So I'm not sure if you guys all saw my post for Halloween. We were the Price is Right for Halloween. That was what our thing was. And it was interactive. We had games. We had 5 different Price is Right games. So we could, we entertained as well as, you know, quote, decorated. So it was a lot of fun. So Mom came in. She doesn't normally work on Thursdays, but she came in just to run our games for our Price is Right. So that was cool. All right, we're going to dry this real quick. These aren't quite dry. It was so fun. Right? Yep. She was into it. She was having fun, I think. So that was cool. All right. So we're going to do one more coat on this because this MDF really absorbs paint, and especially the lighter colors, you need a couple coats to get good coverage. So that is what we are doing. That guy's done. And again, we'll get those shiplap lines back. And I know that a lot of you really enjoy, we are doing the, Craft Around the Clock is doing the stocking, the great Christmas stocking challenge again, where it's like the mystery box. And, you know, we send somebody some items and then they send it. And usually it's the same person, but I guess it doesn't have to be. But then someone sends us 5 items and we have to use, oh, where's my line? I'm getting confused. We have to use 3 of the 5 items on our stocking. And that is going to be the week before Christmas. I think it's going to be the whole week. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's the whole week. It's always so much fun because us crafters, it's a little nerve-wracking for us because we have to think on the spot of, you know, because we open our package and we get just random things that, you know, whoever sent to us, and we have to use 3 of the 5 items. And it's always a little nerve-wracking because you never, you know, you go into it with kind of a plan of what you're going to do, but you might have to pivot quickly because, oh, I just got red in that somehow. That's all right. It's going to get covered up. These are the bases. It's fine. Oops. You know what? I'm going to cut this off because I don't want red on those. We're going to just cut that off and we're going to put another thing of white down because I'm not sure how I got red in my white, but I did. This white's almost gone. maybe I'm going to get some more white out. Hey, Melissa. It is fun. It's a little nerve-wracking for us. It is fun. I really enjoyed it. I've done it once or twice I've done it. And it is a lot of fun, but it is nerve-wracking. Because you have no idea what you're getting. And like I said, you have a game plan and you might have to pivot quickly. So it is fun though. And I love watching everybody's creativity because it's amazing what some people can do with virtually nothing, you know, and what they can come up with. We've got some very talented crafters in this group. They are amazing. All right. And cover up a little because that's on the edge and that's going to show. So I'm going to cover up a little of that red that I got on there. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good with all the paint. So I think I can put this away. Yes. It is so much fun just watching the gears turn and watching them come up and then they're like, got it. You know, I don't know that I'm quite that good and that quick at coming up with something on the fly, but it's fun to try. It is a little nerve-wracking, Tracy. I'm not going to lie. I do enjoy doing them, though, and I will continue to do them. But they are a little nerve-wracking. It's kind of a lot. Yours would be rusty and at a standstill. Oh, that's funny. No, you're very creative. I've seen what you do with my kits. You're very, very creative. All right, so this guy, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off again. Whoops, I just made a mess of my scissors. I missed and I got paint all over my scissors. Let's wipe that off before it dries. There we go. No, I've seen some of your very creative things you've done with my kits, so I know you would not struggle. You'd be a whiz at it. I have not tried the glue with the glitter yet. No, I have not. All right, what was I going to do? Oh, I want to do some glitter on the snowflake. So this is that Extreme Glitter by Folk Art. I love this stuff. And it's clear. I could probably use that brand new Mod Podge I just bought and get the same effect. But it dries clear. It's white when it goes on, but it's clear. And it just gives you that little sparkle. And I'm going to do it on my little snowflake just because snowflakes glisten. So we're going to... And what I like about this stuff is it doesn't shed. You're not going to get any glitter anywhere. So I'm not doing the little outer ring. I'm just doing the actual snowflake with the glitter. Okay, I'm not sure you guys are going to be able to see that glitter. I don't think you can see it. It's glittery, I promise. Okay, so I think we're ready to start putting things together. Let's try that real quick. You still haven't done the other gnome kit? Yes, Cheryl, you guys do make suggestions to help, and we do appreciate that. Let me tell you. All right. So this guy goes on here. Look how cute that is. Isn't that darling? Okay, but so does this. This goes right here. But before I put it on there, I want to use a little rub and buff on it. Because you know how Christmas ornaments, the little metal part is, well, it's metal. Well, maybe if I can get it open. Where are my pliers? There. I have this little tool thing here, and I've got tons of tools in it, and there we go. I thought this would give it just about the right color that I'm going for here. I want it to look a little aged, a little vintagey, because you know that's my vibe. And look what that just did to that. Can you tell? I like that. Yes, that's perfect. I don't think I'm going to use it on anything else, but that piece has got it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start putting things together. So all of our pieces have the sticky back. It's peel and stick. And I will caution, as I've said a zillion times, it's one and done. So make sure things are lined up the way you want them, or you can't get them apart. Dried clear, but had lots of brush strokes. Brush strokes also try doing even. Okay, so let's get this guy on here. We're just going to center this best we can. Okay. And we're going to put our little topper on. Line it up. And there, our little ornament is done. Look how cute that is. Isn't that precious? All right, so next we're going to do our little wreath on our little shiplap. Can you guys see those shiplap lines? Yeah, you can. So we're going to put our little wreath on here. Now the easiest way to do these is to kind of start in the middle of it and then just go around, and they just peel right off. Because with all these little branches and stuff, it's kind of a pain. So you want to make sure you get that. Look how cute that is so far. Isn't that darling? Okay, we got to put the word joy in there. So let's see, this is J-O-Y. The fonts on this are a little strange, but it's okay. I did buy this kit. I did not design this kit. I did buy it. It is a fun kit. I'm enjoying this kit. Mom made the mention that I didn't have a Christmas tiered tray set. And I'm like, you know what? You're right, I don't. Last year I did a winter one with the snowmen, but I did not do a Christmas one. So I decided we'll do Christmas. I think she was getting ready to change out her tiered tray and needed something to put on it, or, you know, when she got ready to do it at least. Let's see. So until you stick it down, you can kind of, once you push it down, it's down. But until you do that, you can wiggle them around a little bit. And I use my little poker here. And I use the poker to peel off the sticky back too. There we go. And then we just kind of scoot it into place and press it down. And there's our joy. Look how cute that is. All right, and then the next one is going to be our So Much Fun. Or, oh, what fun, I guess. Oh, what fun. I'm like, that didn't sound right. Did not sound right. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. I'm going to line this one up. Now, see, this drives me nuts. So I will go back and probably paint this with brown. Because see how you've got that white on the edge? That drives me crazy. Or actually, I'll probably just take my black right there and do it with the black. So, O. O. Then we've got our what. Oh, what? And then I gotta get that fun on here. I'll fix those in a minute. Oh, I forgot to put our bow. Oh no, the bow goes on this one. Like I forgot to put our bow on our wreath, but it doesn't go on this one. I'm not going to put the dot on here yet until I'm ready to peel it and stick it, because those little buggers always come up missing. Hey, Melissa. Cheryl! Oh my goodness! Girl, where have you been? Mom just mentioned the other day that we haven't seen Cheryl in a while. I'm so glad you're here. We're cruising right along on these. So if you're local, we have another vendor event coming up. Friday night, it's at, is it Calvary? The church on Reynolds, or on Conant in Maumee. They used to be the big theater. I think that's Calvary Church. We will be at a vendor event there Friday night. It's at like 7:15, 7:30, something like that. They have a service first. It's ladies' night, I think, or something like that. And then they have a bunch of vendors in the, out in like the, I don't know, the reception area, I guess you'd call it. It's kind of cool. We've done it a few years now, and we enjoy that event, so we go back every year. It's a nice event. It's short. It's sweet. You know, it's only like 2 or 3 hours. So we can set up tomorrow night so it's not so bad on Friday, and makes it a nice event. Short, sweet, and the ladies are there to shop. So I usually do fairly well there. So, and especially for the time commitment, you know, it's not much. It's a Friday night, so you get it over with and still have your weekend. And then if the weather's good, putting a big disclaimer on that, if the weather's good on Saturday, we're going to do a pop-up event at the new store that we signed up with in Findlay. They're having their Christmas open house that day. Actually, I think it's Friday and Saturday. But we're going to just go on Saturday. It's like we're already going to have everything loaded up in the car, so might as well just leave it overnight. And okay, so there's our oh what fun. How cute is that? All right, let's do our house next. So these little little windows are going to be kind of a booger to get lined up. But we're going to do our best. I think that was okay. I hope so, Miss Cheryl. I sure hope so. Between the two events, I hope we do have a good weekend. And then Sunday, we're going to celebrate my son's birthday because today is my son's birthday. My baby is 32 today, so I'm telling my age when my youngest is 32. I mean, I did have my kids young, but still, he's 32. Trying to make sure I've got this lined up. Okay, so we've got the windows on, as you can see. Look how cute that is. All right, then we're going to put our peak on. I think we have to cheat this a little because I think our wreath, I've got green paint on the back of the wreath that I do not want on the white. So we're going to wipe it off. I got a little heavy-handed there, and I got down in the middle of it, and it's going to make a mess on my white. There we go. Because I think this needs to go about right there. There we go. Hey, there's Miss Kimberly. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, I'm hoping so too, and that's the other thing. If it's crappy weather, we're not doing it. I already told them. I said, we're fair weather pop-up vendors. So if it's going to be, it's supposed to be, right now it's supposed to be in the mid-50s and not raining and not very windy. So if that's the case, we may do it. So, but if it's going to be a bummer, we're not. Okay, so there's our cute little house. Look how cute that is. All right, so the only thing we have left to put together are lights and just string them. And I may add a few little embellishments here. I've got white paint on my edge. Try to get some of that off. Same with this one. All right. Get all these little guys off. Let's see how we're going to line these up. Just like that. Okay. No, this is not our kit. This is just a fun little tier tray kit. Mom mentioned that I didn't have a Christmas tier tray kit. Look at my cute little light bulb. So I decided to get one and make it. You should be getting your kit any minute. They were mailed on Monday. So for those in my subscription group, be on the lookout for the box. It's coming. This weekend, so I hope to have dry weather for those. Yeah, I bet. We got notified yesterday that my sweet little Ava, her school is or at least her class. I don't know if it's the whole school or just the first graders, but they are having a Grandparents' Day. And it is the Friday before Thanksgiving, so I think I'm putting a bow tie on Tootsie the turkey. Kim did our turkey. Our turkey was this month's kit, or the last month's kit, but so she's going to put a bow tie on him. I have him sitting over here. I can show y'all that kit. All right, last little light bulb. I cannot wait. When she started kindergarten, I told my son, I said, if they have Grandparents' Day, let me know. I want to come. So I was super excited when he sent me the information. Look at Tracy calling you out, Kim, because you weren't there at our last craft round, or our last. I'm just going to put a little, you know, the little sheen light mark on them. Just so. There we go. Trying to decide if I want to put anything on anything else. Might go back here on these and do the berries. There's a little, do I have time? I don't know if I have time. We're going to do it though. Here's a few little berries. You could do red. I don't have a red paint pen. I'm going to do white on the little berries. So we found out some little disturbing news on our little dog, on little Cooper. He's the little black one you guys have seen on our page. He's having some issues. We took him in to get his teeth cleaned. And because he's 10, they wanted to do some blood work beforehand. Because, you know, they have to anesthetize them to do their teeth. Okay, so I just put the little, whoops, it's upside down. So I just put where the little berries are, I just put the little bit of white, if you guys can see that. Okay, just giving it that little extra something. All right, let's see. I'm not sure how well this is going to work. This might be tough. But anyways, when they did his little blood test, we found out that he's having a liver issue, a very serious liver issue. The liver enzymes are supposed to be like, I can't remember the exact number, but I want to say it was supposed to be like less than 200, and his are over 2,000. So he's getting an ultrasound of his liver in a couple of weeks, as soon as we can get him in. And, you know, he's our baby, and we're very worried and upset about it. He seems fine, and the vet's a little perplexed because he's fine. She said he should be with that level. He should be vomiting. He should have diarrhea. Shouldn't want to eat. He should be lethargic and all those things. And he's none of those things. Thank goodness. But it's still very troubling. So if you could say a little prayer for our sweet little Cooper, I'd appreciate it. You know, once your kids are gone, they become your babies. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. Thank you. He's 10, and we looked up the life expectancy of a Morkie, and unfortunately, he's kind of there. But he seems so healthy. I mean, he acts perfectly fine. He still plays. He still, you know, begs for food. He's so food motivated. That hasn't changed. So, you know, it's the vet's stumped. She's like, I don't understand how he's fine. So, I mean, I guess that's good, but all right. And then here is our little garland, and I'm going to leave it long, and we can, you know, space them out a little better, but then I'm just going to hang them around the top tray of my tiered tray. And then we have our little joy. We have our oh, what fun. Whoops, we're on tape. We have our little house. We have the oh, what fun. We have the joy. And we have our little snowflake. Now, imagine this on your tiered tray. A little bit of greenery, maybe some fairy lights, you know, maybe a little mini itty bitty little Christmas tree on there. How cute would this be? I mean, how stinking cute is that? Okay. So anyways, that is my project for tonight. Yes, exactly. My fur babies are my kids. They sleep in bed with me. They're our babies. They snuggle too. I mean, well, Cooper's not so much of a snuggler. Teddy is a snuggler. Teddy will curl right up next to you. He's got to be touching, and he has to be touching both of us. He will lay right between us with like his butt on one of us and his head on the other, or vice versa. And he's got to be, he almost lays sideways or whatever, perpendicular to us, so that he can be touching both of us. He loves to cuddle. So, all right, ladies, if you're interested in this kit, there's a link at the top for it. $20 shipped to your house, includes your shipping. So, and no glue necessary. Not one drop of glue went on this kit. Okay? Because everything has the sticky back on it. Can be painted any way you like. All right, and don't forget, I have this this sign is posted on the top of my page for the North Pole Gift Express. I'll be drawing your name on Friday. There's 3 or 4 people that have commented so far that they would like it. If you're interested in it, make sure you're commenting not on this live, but on the post that's at the top of my page. Okay? All right, guys. Thanks so much. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.